Sup guys, it's Desro for Replay Thursday episode 12. We finally made it to the TL calendar. I had to, first I had to go do a hit and run for to prove my worth to the Omis over at Team Liquid, and then no, just kidding. They saw consistency with Replay Thursday. They saw that I helped out a lot of people, and they were like, well, why not allow you to be on the calendar? So now we're on the calendar. So hopefully we'll get a little bit more traction behind Replay Thursday. I don't know if you guys watch a live stream, but for the people on YouTube, I've been getting a lot more viewers in the morning. We had the 2600 peak yesterday, an average of 2.2. Today we had an average of 1.4 with a peak of 1.8. So that's pretty insane. But do go back to Replay Thursday, just a little update for the YouTube people that might care or might not care. I don't know. I love you guys regardless. So we have Punchline here. Punchline. His Reddit post says, "Hey, I'm Punchline." Okay, so he says 15-minute game PvP. Please upvote. I really need help with my PvP. I'm top diamond EU. And hold on, we'll go back because I feel like, well, you were typing, but okay, always chrono. Don't wait to put down the gate. Always chrono. As soon as the chrono finishes, chrono. So it's like 11, 12, 13, 14. But yeah, you wait a little bit too long. Well, you were having fun. I went for a safe-ish DT rush with Expo behind it, and I just died slowly. I feel I wasn't helped that the DT did nothing, but in most games that doesn't kill me because I Expo and I'm safe-ish when doing this. I also think that I might have to deal with the oracles poorly, not sure. Man, give me a hand figuring this out. My username on Twitch is regulator1. Awesome. So hopefully I'll be able to help you. I mean, the thing with DT openings is that you don't have a lot of gas. Usually what I do is I do a follow-up Stargate. I picked that up from Squirtle and GSTL. He did a Stargate follow-up after his DT. It allows you to, and he does a poke with his mothership. Oh, you don't scout, like, that's kind of risky. That's not safe-ish. But yeah, like, if you play, like, really passive and you have no clue what they're doing, then it's kind of weird to do DTs. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how you do it. So you did 2 on each gas, I mean, since you're not getting the mothership core. So you're making, like, 3 stars. Well, okay, this is safe. I agree with you, this is safe. The thing is you don't scout, so you should try to mix in a scout because you're gonna die to proxy 2 gate with a double gas build unless you have like really godly micro. So let's see here. But yeah, I mean, you didn't even scout if you had an early expand, so you should probably, your scouting probe should be sacked around 525. Of course, if you do DT, you don't really want to sack your scouting probe because you want to use it for proxy Panon. But yeah, man, this is like a huge commitment. What you're doing like a 4-gate DT, and then you're gonna expand. So that expand is too late. Like originally, when you told me I do DT, I was like, well, okay, that's not that bad. But and yeah, you should at least leave 1 stalker. So you should at least leave 1 stalker always, because the stalker at least is gonna fight back the oracle. You know, top diamond, they might not focus fire the probes properly, and pull the probes right away. Like there's not like oh, I'll let them mine. No, pull them right away, because already like 16 to 25, and so 1 stalker, and then you could have made a second one. And yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, you do a 4-gate expand and you lost like so much probes, so like you're just gonna die to any attack that follows this up. So he's making another oracle because he realized you were going DT. So you see, here's the problem. You overcommit. 2 DTs, man. Like, he's gonna know that you have DTs. If he knows you have DT, you should do 2, because you should do 1. Unless like he had an expand, then you want to do 2 and split them. And you go for Panons, like that's the last thing you. Oh, okay. So you run away with them, which I guess is kind of smart, but. Like, the expand's gonna kill you. You could have stayed on 1 base and maybe, like, go on with the game. But yeah, right now you're kind of screwed and you're not chronoing probes, so life's gonna be really hard for you. And that Panon's an overkill. Just make 1 Panon. It doesn't have to be so close. But yeah, there's no way in hell you can hold. Oh, and you made an Archon. You made an Archon, which is like really not like you might have been able to hold maybe with a mothership core and a photon overcharge, but I mean two Archons like they do nothing for you. Like that guy is I mean that guy is doing like heavy one base stuff, like Forge, Twilight. He's got everything, man. A cannon because he's scared.
We meet our
Oh, see, like one stalker is not enough. So how many? One stalker is not enough. You always need two versus oracles. So when you know they have oracles, I mean early on it's good one, so you can warp a second one. But later on you should always have two. And yeah, you're gonna make an army full of Archons. Look at the army value. Archons are not really cost efficient. Like that many stalkers, you're never gonna win with Archons. You're gonna win with a lot of stalkers, force field, so you can't get up the ramp, photon overcharge. But yeah, it's the army composition. You're gonna do much better if you don't make this army again. But yeah, sentry, photon overcharge, and just one DT, two's an overcommitment, and you need to go for probes. And like the thing is, like even if they have detection, like a DT is fast enough that you have time to kill like 4 or 5 probes, and then it would have been even. But here, I mean, you're like here, like you were unaware. Like he's not grabbing an expand, so like you cut. Like usually you're supposed to cut at 30, but you lost a little bit of probes. I would have cut maybe at 28, and then I just would have made like 16 and then 6, and then I would just have made a lot of units. But you were never aware that he was gonna come and attack you. Let's see the slaughter. Oh, and he came back in with the oracle. That's why like I like a Stargate follow-up, because you can get rid of the oracles with phoenixes. Oh yeah. That guy, man, he pulled you apart. Is he gonna leave? No, he's gonna be cruel, and you're gonna be sad. Yeah, man, you have an Archon addiction. I never thought I'd say that, but you have the Archon syndrome, where you make too many Archons, and they're not that good. But yeah, Archon charge lots. Oh, they get slowed by time warp too. Oh, ouch! The recall. All right. But yeah, I hope I was helpful. I mean, your build is not so bad, but you need to mix in mothership core if you're gonna expand. I love your chat. It's so innocent. So yeah, you need mothership core if you're gonna expand. 1 DT, 2 is an overkill. Stargate follow up. 4 gate expand is like too late. Like the thing with an expand is that the later you take it, the less chances you have to get back the money you invest into the expand. So his army is going to be bigger. But if you make it earlier, let's say like 2 gate DT expand, then you will get more money and you will pay back that expand, and you'll either have a bigger army because you'll have more money, or you'll have an even army because, yeah, because you bought time with DTs and you didn't attack right away. So just keep that in mind when you expand. Like expanding is good, but doesn't like it's not everything. So yeah, nice try, Punchline, and thank you for submitting this replay. I'm pretty sure it was helpful, not just to you but to other people. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was game 1 of Replay Thursday episode 12. We'll be back with game 2 in just a bit. Stay tuned.